Hello student, today in this session you will learn books of original entry or specially you will learn how to prepare the journal entry, what is journal and what are the posting of the transaction in journal. So in the previous session you have already learned the T-shape account. In the T-shape account directly we posting the transaction debit side or credit side in assets, liability, revenue, expenditure, etc. So in the accounting this is not possible. Entire transaction directly we will put in the ledger or account. So that's why we have to adopt the procedure of the accounting. So in the accounting procedure, first of all, we have to prepare the journal entry. So wherever you will prepare the journal entry or wherever you will put the transaction in the first time, it is called the primary book or journal book or day book. What is the journal book? Journal book is a book in which entire transaction which can be converted into the money that can be recorded. And in the books in which the transaction is recorded for the first time, it is called the journal or book of original entry. And the sources document, as discussed earlier, is required to record the transaction in the journal, and all journal entry transaction evidence must be there. Then we will do the record in the journal. And the journal is further divided into so many categories. First is journal proper, cash book, purchase book, sale book, purchase return, sales return, bills receivable, and bills payable. These are the further categories of the journal we will discuss in the next portion. So first of all, let's we understand the journal. Journal is a day book in which we all record the transaction date wise and day by, and it is the systematical or first or primary book of the accounting. As per the time period or as per the date or day, we will put the transaction in this book. So journal have their own specific format in which first is the date. In date, wherever transaction has been happening, means on which date whatever deal you are doing, that date will be mentioned on the transaction. And when you will record that transaction in the journal, then first of all you have to mark the date under the title of the date. Second is the particulars in which you will pass the journal entry, and after pass the journal entry you will write the reason for that entry in a single line or in the brief. So whatever you will writing the reason, it is called the narration. And next is LF. This is the ledger folio. In the question, each and every transaction must have the ledger folio number, and same number we will put in the ledger folio. And last two column are for the amount. First column debit amount, another column is credit amount. So when we will pass the journal entry, you will learn how we'll write the amount in the debit and credit column. Let's uh, The first column of the journal I have already discussed date and particular LF and all these things. Let's we go to the transaction. Now I tell you one transaction I mark here: goods purchased on credit for rupees 30,000 from Messrs Govind Trader on December 24, 2017. So this transaction indicating कि business is purchasing the goods. So inside of the business we are getting the goods, and instead of goods we are not making the payment because this is the credit transaction. So instead of cash we have to credit the supplier's name, that is Messrs Govind Trader. So in this transaction two accounts will be affected. One is purchase goods account and second is the supplier account, name is Govind Trader. So see the journal entry how you will pass. Purchase account debit to Govind Trader. How you will read this entry? So please learn this. Purchase account debit. DR indicating the debit. So purchase will be debit and amount will be go in the debit side of the column. Next is to Govind Trader. Here 2 is indicating the credit side and you will start the 2 in the center of the purchase. You cannot start 2 where you have started to write the purchases. So this is the way of the presentation. You will write the 2 in the center of the purchase, then you will write the trader's name and 2 indicating here credit. So this amount will go in the credit side. So here you will see 30,000 in debit side and 30,000 in credit side are there. Next is one line reason are there. See the one line reason ki goods of purchase of goods in trade from Govind Trader. This is the brief reason for passing the entry. It is called the narration. And after pass the entry or after completing the each journal entry, you have to draw a line like that. This line you are seeing, this line. So this line you cannot draw from the date or you cannot go to the LF or debit or credit. It will be started in the particular column and it will be ended in the particular column. So let's see, go to the next transaction. And what is the next transaction? Transaction number 1. Official furniture from Modern Furniture on 1st July 4, 2017 for rupees 25,000 and rupees 5,000 is paid by cash immediately. And balance of rupees 20,000 is still payable. So first of all you have to understand this key, what is the transaction or how you will write this transaction. Again I am reading this. Official furniture is purchased from furniture house or from the Modern Furniture on July 4, 2017 for rupees 25,000 and 5,000 paid by cash immediately and balance 20,000 is still payable. So only we are making the payment of rupees 5,000 against this payment. So see the transaction and pass. So first of all we are purchasing furniture, so assets will come, so we have to debit the asset. Furniture account debit. Whether you are writing the official furniture or furniture, it's your wish. So furniture account debit. To cash we are making payment rupees 5,000 and to Modern Furniture. So whatever amount is due or we are not paying, so that will be credited in the party's account. So see, office furniture total amount is 25,000. To cash, to indicating here credit, so we are crediting the cash account rupees 5,000. 5,000 will be reduced into the cash account. And to Modern Furniture, so Modern Furniture this time is indicating the liability or our creditor rupees 20,000 we will make in the future. We will make the payment in future. So see, after completion the transaction we will draw the line and journal entry is completed. Now next is, now refer to the example on page 46 again and observe how the transaction listed are recorded in journal. So see the first, here date is not mentioned, so you can write any date 1, 2, 3, 4 of any month. So first is transaction, I tell you. First transaction is business started with cash rupees 5 lakh. When we start the business with rupees 5,000, so what will be? Cash will become inside of the business. So we will write cash account debit and to capital. So this cash should be treated as capital and capital have ever credit balance. So cash account debit to capital, 5 lakh will be debit side and 5 lakhs will be credit side, and you will write the narration business started with cash and draw the line. Second is, second transaction, opening bank account State Bank of India rupees 4,80,000. You are opening bank account, so what will be the transaction. When you open the bank account, so bank account will be debit, and cash is going from the business. So cash is going, so whatever is going from the business you will do the credit, or whatever is coming inside of business you will debit. Bank account debit to cash, and 4,80,000 you will write in the both column. Next is furniture purchase made by through bank payment. So see, we are purchasing the furniture and making payment through bank. So you will write here, furniture is assets we are purchasing, furniture account debit or to bank. We are making payment through a check, so that's why we will write bank. Instead of bank, if you are making payment in cash, so instead of bank we can write here to cash. So that's why we will write only to bank, because we are making the payment through check. So furniture account debit to bank. Next is, we are purchasing the plant and machinery from Ramji Lal, rupees 1,25,000, in which 10,000 we are making the cash payment. So only we are making payment 10,000 against the 1,25,000. So again we are purchasing the assets. So plant and machinery account debit to cash, how much? 10,000, and to Ramji Lal, this is our liability or creditor, 1,15,000. That will come from the differentiation between 1,25,000 and 10,000. And again we will write the reason for the entry and draw the line. Next is goods purchase on credit. We are purchasing the goods on credit term from Sumit Trader. So purchase account debit to Sumit Traders, rupees 55,000. Next is, we are selling goods to Rajni Enterprises on credit. So we are making the entry here, Rajni Enterprises account debit to sale, because Rajni will be debited, because we are selling the goods on credit, so that's why Rajni will be debited and sale will be credited. We are not receiving the cash, so instead of cash we will debit the name of the customer, that is Rajni. So after completion the entire journal entry, you will make the total of both sides, and see the both side total will be equal, because all transactions amount in debit and credit are equal. Now illustration number second. Illustration number second. Swaraj Mart furnishes the following information. So transaction are given, month of April, year is 2017. Date are given, different dates are there, so whatever dates is given, so we will write in the date column in the journal entry. Business started with rupees 1,50,000. So see the journal entry, cash account debit to capital, rupees 1,50,000. Whatever amount 1,50,000 you start, it should be considered as a capital. Transaction number second. Goods purchased from Manisha 36,000. So here no cash is indicating. So Manisha name is there. So it means we are purchasing goods on credit term. So purchasing goods. So goods will become. So purchases account debit to Manisha, and we will write 36,000. Here we will write the name Manisha. Manisha is our supplier. We are purchasing goods on credit here. Suppose कि we are purchasing goods in cash, so instead of Manisha we can write the to cash or words of cash instead of Manisha. So here we will not write the use of cash, because this is credit transaction. Now transaction number third. Transaction number third, again on the same date 1/4/2017, stationery purchase for cash 2,200. We are purchasing the stationery for the business purpose, so we will write here stationery account debit to cash, rupees 22,000. See here are only 3 journal entry we have passed and pages over. So what will we do? We will write the total of these 3 entries, 1,88,200 both sides. We will write here total CF, carry forward. So we will start further or rest entry in the next page. So first of all we will write the we will forward these balances on the next page. So see how they are starting. So first of all we will write here total brought forward. So that carry forward, when you will write next page you will write the brought forward 1,88,200. So these balances or total we will write here. Now next is opening bank account rupees 35,000. So we will write here bank account debit to cash rupees 35,000. Next is sold goods to Priya on credit. We are selling goods. If you are selling goods on credit, so what will be? Customer name will be debited. Priya account debit to sales rupees 16,000. Next is check received from Priya. You are receiving a check from Priya. So whenever you are receiving the check, if anything is not mentioned, so let's we see the transaction first. Actually what is the transaction? Receive, I underline, receive a check of rupees 16,000 from Priya. So let's we do the entry. Entry will be bank account debit to Priya. So we are receiving a check, our bank balance will be increased. So bank account debit to Priya. Next is sale of goods to Nidhi on credit. Again we are selling goods to the customer on credit term to Nidhi. So Nidhi account debit to sales account. Next is receive cash from Nidhi. Now Nidhi is making payment to us. So what will be? Cash is coming inside of the business. So cash account debit to Nidhi. Next is 10th April. Purchase of goods on credit. Again purchase account debit to supplier's name. This supplier name it is mentioned in the transaction. So when you will see the transaction first, so this name will be mentioned because this is the credit transaction. 14. Insurance premium. Business is making the payment against the insurance premium of the business. So insurance premium account debit to bank, or you can write only premium account debit to bank. We are making the payment of the insurance premium by check. So that's why we are not using the words of the cash. We will use the word of bank because we are making payment through check. 18th April. Rent paid, only rent paid. So if anything is not mentioned in the transaction, we will treat it the rent paid by cash. Rent is the expenditure, so that's why rent will be debited, rent account debit to cash account. Next is charity. Charity paid, and in the form of charity we have given the goods in the charity. We are not paying the cash. We are whatever goods or business is there, so we are giving as charity. So what will be the journal entry? Charity account debit to purchases, because if you are giving the charity as goods, so your purchase will be reduced. So that's why charity is the expenditure. So charity will be debited and purchase will be credited, an amount whatever is given in the transaction. 24. Furniture purchase and make the payment in cash. Furniture is the asset, so assets account debit or furniture account debit to cash. Now 29. 29. Owner withdraw the cash for personal use from the business. So when owner is withdrawing the cash for personal use, it is called the drawing, and drawing is the expenses for the business. So that's why in the 29th April we will do the entry drawings account debit to cash. Cash will be reduced. Next is 30th April. Interest received. You are receiving interest. So cash account debit to interest. Here interest is the income. So income have every time credit balance. So interest received will be credited. Next is sale of goods for cash. You are making sale again in cash term. So cash will be account to sales. Cash will be debited and sale will be credited. Again our page has been completed. and a transaction has not completed. So again you will do the total, or you will write the CF carry forward, and total you will write, and again you will start the next page. So first of all you will write the brought forward. This is, and last three entry are there. Commission paid by a check. Business is paying the commission, so commission is expenditure here. Commission account debit to bank. To bank will be there because we are making the payment through check. Next is telephone expenditure. So telephone expenditure in cash. Cash will be credited. So entry telephone expenditure account debit to cash. And last entry paid salary. Salary account debit to cash 12,000. And when your question will be complete, then you will write the total, and both side total will be equal. If your total is not equal, it means you have done any mistake in the journal entry. So student, today you have learned ki how you will pass the journal entry in journal, and journal format, and how you will complete the question if your page is open. Thank you everyone. If any query or any problem, if you want to discuss with me, so anytime you can call me on 895 000 2099. Thank you everyone. Thank you.